Welcome back to our channel, where we explore all things Zodiac and beyond. In this video, we take a closer look at how a Taurus man acts when he feels the sting of jealousy. If you've ever wondered what happens when the calm and steady bull is emotionally triggered, this guide will reveal the subtle and not so subtle signs of his possessive heart. Taurus is ruled by Venus, the planet of love, beauty, and attachment. This makes the Taurus man deeply invested in his relationships and fiercely loyal to those he chooses to love. Yet beneath his grounded demeanor lies a powerful undercurrent of emotion. When jealousy arises, it doesn't erupt instantly. Instead, it simmers quietly, like pressure building within the earth. The Taurus man's jealousy is rarely loud or dramatic at first. Instead, it shows up as silence, distance, or a subtle change in his energy. He may seem less affectionate or unusually guarded. This is not out of malice, but because he's processing what feels like a threat to the emotional security he values so deeply. Taurus is a fixed earth sign, and with that comes a natural desire to stabilize and protect what belongs to him. When he's jealous, this protective instinct sharpens. He may begin to question who you're spending time with, or become more attentive to where you are and what you're doing. On the surface, this may look like care, but it's often a subtle form of emotional guarding. He wants reassurance, not confrontation. But if his fears go unaddressed, they may evolve into possessive behaviors. His tone may become firmer, his boundaries more rigid. He doesn't want to lose control. He wants to keep what he loves from slipping away. Unlike signs known for emotional outbursts, the Taurus man often turns inward when jealous. Rather than argue, he may choose to withdraw. This retreat is not passive aggression, but a self-protective measure. When something feels off, he steps back to assess whether he's truly safe in the relationship. During this time, he may communicate less, make fewer plans, or seem preoccupied. It can feel confusing to those around him, but for the Taurus man, this pause is necessary. He values emotional consistency, and jealousy shakes his foundation. Until he feels secure again, his warmth may flicker. As an earth sign ruled by Venus, Taurus experiences life through the senses. When jealous, he becomes acutely aware of small changes: your tone of voice, your habits, the way you respond to him. What once seemed insignificant may now feel symbolic. He'll notice if you're texting more often, if you laugh a little louder at someone else's joke, or if your attention shifts. These details may not mean anything objectively, but to a jealous Taurus man, they can feel like clues in a puzzle. His heightened awareness is not paranoia. It's a search for stability in uncertain emotional terrain. The Taurus man has a quiet pride rooted in his reliability and loyalty. When he feels threatened, that pride can rise as resistance. He may become more stubborn, unwilling to admit that he's hurt or affected. Instead of opening up, he may act unaffected or even aloof. This isn't arrogance, it's armor. Admitting jealousy means admitting vulnerability. And for someone who works so hard to be a rock for others, that's not easy. He may change his behavior to protect himself, but at his core, he's still hoping for reassurance that the relationship is safe and real. Though he rarely engages in overt rivalry, a jealous Taurus man may unconsciously begin to compete for your attention. He might make more effort in his appearance, initiate more plans, or subtly try to outshine whoever he perceives as a threat. These acts are not always intentional. They come from a deep desire to prove his worth, and re-establish his position in your life. Unlike fire signs who confront threats head-on, Taurus uses presence and consistency as his strategy. He'll try to remind you through action rather than words why you chose him in the first place. At the heart of a jealous Taurus man is a deep yearning for emotional security. He may not say it directly, but he craves reassurance that he is still loved, valued, and irreplaceable. A kind word, a gentle touch, or a moment of undivided attention can calm the internal storm he doesn't always express. Taurus does not love casually. When he commits, he does so with his whole being. Jealousy for him isn't rooted in distrust. It's rooted in the fear of losing something that has become part of his identity. To soothe a jealous Taurus man, consistency is key. He finds comfort in predictability, honesty, and actions that align with words. Sudden changes or ambiguous behavior feed his doubts, but a steady presence helps rebuild his emotional ground. Over time, he can forgive jealousy's sting, especially if he feels that his concerns were heard and his love reciprocated. Once his heart feels secure again, he returns to his natural self, affectionate, loyal, and deeply rooted in the relationship he has chosen. Jealousy in a Taurus man is not a storm, but a tremor, a sign that the emotional ground beneath him feels unsteady. It reflects how deeply he cares and how much he longs to protect the bonds that give his life meaning. Beneath the silence, the firmness, and the pride, there is a tender heart, simply asking to be seen. Have you ever noticed a Taurus man acting differently when he's jealous? What signs did you see? And how did you respond? Share your thoughts in the comments. We'd love to hear your insight. Thanks for watching. If you found this video meaningful, subscribe to Zodiac and Beyond for more thoughtful reflections and celestial wisdom. Until next time, stay aware, stay aligned, and stay true to your inner light.